Hello everyone, hello, and welcome back to, well, Let's Play Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I am the Black Shadow, folks, and, it's obviously been a couple of days since the last video we put it on the channel, folks. To be quite honest, folks, they've been days of, what were my PA suggest to say? Days of transition. And the reason I say days of transition, folks, is to put everything into a big, nice nutshell, folks. What you are seeing here, what I'm speaking into, everything's being recorded. I am currently using a different PC to the one I have been using for the past 2.5 years. It may have died again. A bit like the problems earlier on, they've been ongoing. It has crashed again, and it's not wanting to boot up at the moment. Now my guy, Martin, he's still trying to help me along with it, which is all well and good. The only problem with it, though, folks, is that as things currently stand, he's on his way to Holland. And he's not going to be back till early next week. So he currently can't do a huge amount of help. However, he has loaned me the use of a PC to use in the meantime, folks, which is a lifesaver, folks. I mean, it comes down to, the British stiff upper lip, folks. As I'm not going to let the tragedy of my PC refusing to cooperate to get in the way of me doing my recordings and get in the way of Black Shadow Incorporated, folks. The train will not stop, so help me God. So I'm currently using a different PC in order to do that. I'm going to have this for, well, about a week to use. I have spent a lot of today trying to get this up and running. I mean, it has been carnage, folks. I've had to basically, I mean, it's also madness. I mean, I've got a power supply unit on my table. I've got 2 DVD drivers are currently on my desk. I've had to turn the actual internal DVD drive of my old computer into an external CD drive for the PC I'm using now, because the drive in the actual PC I've got at the moment is a little bit two-faced. It's running some things, not running the others, and it refused to run the install CD for Pinnacle, so I was kind of up shit creek for a while. But I have managed to get everything working. We are here. We are ready to continue onwards somehow. I really don't know how I've managed it. I'm not 100% sure. I hope I'm going to do all I can to make sure that the quality is maintained at this point, but I cannot quite guarantee it. We will have to see how things roll along a little bit, but fingers crossed, folks. And this very, very testing period of transition. Yes, transition.
Resident Evil.
So, folks, it has been, yes, a very, very, very fascinating period for Black Shadow Incorporated. It has been quite something. It has been a chaotic past few days. I hope it sound didn't just appear on the recording now. I apologise if it did. So, last time on Code Veronica X, folks, after that little update to everyone who's watching along live, I know it's not too relevant to those watching, future Black Shadow and all that, looking back. Last time on Code Veronica X, we managed to escape the Rockfort Island, folks. We managed to escape with Steve. We managed to get the cargo plane running. However, Alfred, very bitter in defeat, decided that he wasn't going to play ball, and as such, he boarded a jet. He has chased us down, taken control of our plane, and he has now sent us to some base in the Antarctic? What the fuck? I mean, what are we doing there? What did Umbrella even have? Well, that's a stupid question. What are Umbrella doing, even doing that? That's a stupid question, Shadow. Come on. So, we will continue onwards. I apologise for the long intro into this. I know I'm nearly 5 minutes in. I do apologise. I'm still going to do the normal length of recording. I just had a bit extra on. Ignore these 2 bits. This was a little a different run through I was doing. As you can see here, folks, see how there's 2 number 5s? This is where we were, folks. Number 5. This is the last save we had before the midpoint save where I left you guys at. That is the free save that you do have access to in this game. Especially important for the A rank run through, because in order to get an A rank, one of the conditions is that you cannot save your game except for the 1 point that we have reached, folks. The mid-game save. It is a free save. That's why it's 2 number 5s. You cannot save other than that, folks. So for those of you gearing up for the A rank run a little bit later on, please, please, please be aware of that, because that can really catch you out, folks. There's a few conditions. That is one of them. It's not so bad for the first half of the game. It's the second part of the game that I think there are some really, really challenging bits, folks. I have played CVX a hell of a lot. I still think there's some bits that are really hard, but we will come across those as we go. So anyways, folks, the last time we left them, Steve crashed the airplane into the base. From there, we shall carry on. Again, sorry for the long intro, folks, but it has... That was the shortened down version. I could have talked a lot more about what's been going on, but that's the shortened version. Anyways! So this is why Steve will not be a jet flyer for BS Sync in the future. Maybe he's killed himself, I don't know. Might do us a favour, he doesn't keep crashing stuff.
Oh.
Well, Claire's okay, she's made her tougher stuff. Yep, Steve's dead. Oh well. Have to continue on without him, I'm afraid. Such a shame.
Hey, wake up, Steve.
Oh! Oh, he is okay. Yay?
We're still alive.
Hey, wrong game, Steve. Wrong game. That game hadn't even come out for years, but still wrong game. Excuse me while I go get the vomit bucket. Goodness sakes! For the love of... Ugh!
Thanks.
Look at his face! Oh my goodness me. Oh dear. Oh dear. He was in another world there, wasn't he, folks?
Oh, plane's trashed.
Yeah, great observation,
Let's split up
Inspector
and
Burnside.
find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Man, I need to kill that guy someday. Well, folks, welcome to the Antarctic Transport Terminal. Is its full name, folks. So where did we leave off then? Seeing as I haven't played this game for a few days, I've been a bit preoccupied. This is our current state of affairs. Bowgun has been used. Some people commented on the last video that you might not actually have to use all 30 bowgun shots. Some people have been saying about 25 is about enough. I don't know if the monster, if the Tyrant sort of starts limping when it's hit enough. I don't really know, but well, I might test that out in the future, because you know those bowgun shots are freaking powerful. But hey, we always have the grenade launcher as a backup, so. Okay then, so let's see. Emergency evacuation, VTOL storage. Basically, we're not allowed in there. Yeah, plane's a bit fucked. So, why on earth did Alfred send us here? I mean, he must have done it for a reason. Don't bother heading in in those doors there yet. There's not a lot you can really do there for now. But first place we're going to go is in yonder. You can see, pretty dark, folks, at the moment. Maybe a bit of power cut or something. I don't know. Workers' lodgings. They don't look very good lodgings, I have to warn you, folks. There's a dead person there. Great. I hope when actually speaking of dead people, I hope it's not dead people. You know, like, you know, undead dead people. Thanks for the camera shot, game. Although, before you touch this this key here, there is a few items to grab hold of. There's an open locker here on the right side, folks. There are some items inside. We shall procure them. That one. And there's some handgun ammo as well. And there is also some handgun ammo as well on this desk, on this table, on this bit to the left, but it's not easy to see at the moment. More bowgun powder, very good. Oh great, he fell down. Well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? Here as well! God darn it! How did this place get infected? Woo! That was a stupidly close one! Right, now, some of you guys may not exactly agree with what I'm about to do. Oh, that's badness. But I'm happy to use a grenade shot or two. Bye! Yeah, I'll see you in the afterlife. Nice knowing you. Are they not all dead? Surely they're dead. What the? I blew his legs off! Sit down. I took his legs out. Right, now... Ah, so these handgun rounds, you can get hold of them. These handgun rounds are actually quite hard to get hold of. I didn't think you could actually get them, so stand about here and you'll be able to get them, but I've never really been able to. Now, there are a lot of items scattered around, though it's quite hard to see a lot of them, folks. We have to search very, very thoroughly. Now, in here on the right, there is some handgun rounds as well. You can come back at a later date where you will be able to see a bit better, but I'll get hold of what I can now. So there's some handgun rounds in there. On the left desk here, there is a worker's diary. That's the one. When I drew a number on ink, I thought I might be able to live carefree for the rest of my life. Well, that's kind of what everyone seems to have thought. How wrong they were. It's a joke that I ended up being a driver at a place like this. I also had a position change. They completely ignored me. My holiday on vacation was cancelled suddenly. I heard they failed to secure enough manpower, and due to a mistake by that facility head, Alfred. That fool doesn't deserve forgiveness. They even treat us like human beings, yet no surprise. Interesting from a guy who's been working for over 8 years. There's a man who has been confined for over 10 years, locked up in a cell located deep below. People call him Nosferatu. That is quite absurd. I woke up to an ominous growling sound that seemed to be coming from deep underground. I'm so pathetic to have been frightened by such a foolish story. Then again, I suppose anyone would have a hard time maintaining their sanity if they were confined in a place like this. Nosferatu. Sounds like an old wives' tale. Right, well, while those zombies are busy cooking, if you come down to where there was a zombie sitting down here... There is some ink ribbon, but I'm not actually going to take that right now, because I need to get hold of some other items. There is also... there is other stuff around as well. Down here, I'm sure there's something here somewhere. There is other items here, folks, but I can't quite remember where they all are, and I just cannot see them at the moment. So what we'll do is, if I remember, I'll pop back here at a later date, and we can grab hold of some extra stuff, but I just can't see at the moment. We've got the main thing, which is the worker's diary, and lots of handgun ammo, because you will potentially need it. Okay, so, next thing to do is to head down these steps here. Now, a little piece of advice for those of you who have not played this game yet. A piece of advice as you're coming down here: stick to the wall on the right. And ooh dear, a monster might have been the killer. Good grief! What happened to that guy? Good lord! Stick to this wall on the right. Just take my word for it. You can tell by the walls that something nasty's been going on. Just stick to the wall on the right here, just for now. Hey, can you hear that? Rattling. Right, now, what I am actually going to do, I'm going to use these herbs here, because orange caution is almost as good as being on red, folks. We know that. There ain't much difference. You might get away with maybe one hit at best. So I'll put the first aid spray away here. I'm putting these all to one side. I'm doing my best not to use them, folks. Partially because another of the A rank criteria is you cannot use any first aid sprays. As some of you may have actually probably guessed and predicted a little bit, but that is another criteria. Combine that in. Put this away. And that's in the wrong place. That needs to go there. Grenade launcher can go down for now. Actually, I tell you what might not be a bad weapon to take with you for now, folks, is actually take the knife with you. Not a bad choice. But make sure you've got a lot of inventory space. And actually, I tell you what, I'm actually going to drop this as well. Make sure you've got lots of inventory space for the next sort of little bit of the game, folks, because there is a huge amount of stuff to pick up and collect. Alexander? Where's that? Is that... Oh, isn't that like Alfred's dad or something? Remember from the puzzles? My father, Edward, discovered the mother virus in cooperation with the Lord Spencer, who was also a nobleman. They studied it for the purpose of military use. Eventually, their study took shape, and they called it the T-virus. To camouflage their research, they established Umbrella Chemical. I majored in biogenetics and have been involved with a top-secret project supporting my father's research. My research went through a difficult phase when my father died in the middle of the project. Now, a major disadvantage against other researchers in the field of T-virus. I've disgraced the honourable name of the Alfred family that his great ancestor Veronica established. If nothing's done, Umbrella will be taken over by Spencer. Now there's a little precursor that people will know further down the line, the knowledge of what's gone on. So I must expedite the project to its fullest. I decided to establish a large-scale advanced research facility created in an abandoned mine in the Antarctic. Within the facility, I'll have a room built. It will be similar to the design of my mansion, the legacy of the late Trevor. Be able to cherish my sweet memories. Mansion? You like the Arcade Mountains mansion? For security purposes, this confidential project will be given a code name, and of course, it's Veronica. I'm confident the result of my research will be glorious to her name, and that honour will be restored to the Ashland family once again. Well, good for you, Alexander, though things, I have a funny feeling, didn't quite work out too well. Ink ribbon there, I'll grab it in a second. If you come down here, there is a green herb, which I'm just going to take for the moment. Nothing in this corner. It seems as if it was dragged down here. Because you can push this. There's no secret passage here. Is that rattling? There's really no fucking zombie in here. I'm gonna waste his ass. Oh! Stupid rat. Get out of here! Leave this to the professionals. Sir Alfred, please forgive me. I must tell you of my abrupt departure by leaving this letter. First served Alexander, who disappeared unexpectedly 15 years ago. Then an accident during an experiment took the life of our dear Alexia. Ah, so she died? I can understand the grief that Alfred probably would have gone by, but it might be what's driving him a bit crazy. Yeah, there you go. Look, nearly lost his sanity from sort of having lost all your phones at once. I probably understand why he was dressing up as Alexia, I think. Scott Harmon, Ashford family butler. Which he is for that. Yeah, we'll push the switch. Why not? Oh, right. Oh, so there actually is no electricity then. Darn. Well, I suppose we had best look at getting hold of well, actually you know, getting some electricity on, folks. Yeah, I know I'm dawdling a little bit here. I can appreciate that. I was just trying to show the places off. But anyways, let us investigate further. So now, why did I want you to stick to this wall? Because of these fuckers. These guys suck. They are poisonous. And if they grab you, they will try and, like, shove an egg thing on you like they did to that zombie there, folks. Don't let it happen. If it starts hatching, it will poison you as well. Really annoying. They do die in just one handgun shot, though. So that's probably not a bad thing to do. Well, I say die. At least you disable it a bit. But you can screw around trying to run past them. Just shoot them and just deal with them. Now, you'll be very careful here, folks. There are a lot of zombies here. A lot of zombies here. Unfortunately, we do have to make our way through quite a lot of them. This is one of the reasons why I said to bring the knife with you. Because, of course, having, it's a new area, I don't necessarily know, what situation you might be in. The knife is a handy bonus, so make good use of it. Try and conserve some of that handgun ammo if you can. So that doesn't work because there's no power. Same as that. Notice. Anti-bow gas. Out of care. There's a dead guy there on the left, but I'm not worried. I'm gonna head into that room on the left. Actually, sod it, we'll do it now. Although there are some items you can grab here, but it's hard to see what you're doing because there's no electricity. I'm gonna come in here to grab what we need and then leave. And purely that. Gas mark lock releases a gas leak occurs. Okay. Because giant spiders, they're back and as fucking creepy as they ever were. All we want is to grab this, the barcode sticker. That is all I want right now. There are other items here, but I'll grab them later. Just don't bother fighting those things. They're more hassle than they're worth. They are much more hassle than they're worth. Whoa! How did I get away with that? I don't even know. I don't know, folks. That is a result. Don't know how I got away with that. Eliminate this fool. Oh, he's dead? Oh, okay then. Wonderful. It's kind of weird, this, folks, playing through such a large amount of Resident Evil with no music going on. Ooh. Well, there's something flashing up there. Can't quite see what that is. But it looks important! Yeah, be careful of that guy. He's a tricky little customer if you're not ready for him. Shut your mouth, sir. I shall dispense with you. Yes. Fear me. Yeah, there are a lot of zombies around here, folks, at the moment, so just be very careful. Mining room key. Very important. Right, I'll re-equip that. Now, there are a couple more dead people in here, and I want to go down the back here now. I could do it a little later, but I'm going to do it now. Is he dead? Hard to see. No, he's dead. There's another one down here somewhere. Trust me, there is. There he is! I knew you were hiding. Yeah, I'm not a fool. I don't fall for such pathetic tricks. And he's dead. Good. Lovely. Detonator. Looks important. Okay, we'll reload this then. So, what have we got here? It's locked. Explosives are set, but the detonator is missing. Convenient that it's right here. The explosives are heat sensitive. Heat sensitive? Oh shit, I don't have my lighter! Well, don't worry about that, folks. Yes, you could indeed use the lighter here. But, don't worry about it, folks. Don't worry about it. Not right now. You're okay. Just bear with me. If you've got a lighter, that's all well and good. But if you don't have the lighter, 'cause you've got the lockpick, do not worry. It would all work itself out. There's a stack of missiles there, which is a little concerning. Nothing much here. Although, if you check one of these, ho my grief! That is an AK-47. Thank you for playing. That is what I am talking about. Heavy ordnance, courtesy of BS Inc. Or Capcom, whatever you want to look at that. Anyways, make sure to grab hold of that, folks. Make sure to grab hold of it. That will do you a massive favour later on down the game, folks. I'm not going to use it now. Later on with the game, that will do you... That will be it will do you an amazing amount of good, folks. Believe me. You don't understand how useful that will be. I thought I killed you. Didn't I? Well, you're dead now. Frickin' thing. Right, so the mining room key, so you know, that takes you to here, folks. There, it goes to this door. Should really do this a little bit quicker, shouldn't I, really? I am dawdling a little bit. Just sorry about that little pause. I thought my PC had gone into standby there or something. That wouldn't be good. Right, so... Ooh, look at that. That's heavy ordnance. Now, one thing I'm going to advise you guys do right now is just come up to these steps here, and trust me, you'll be doing yourself a big favour in the future. Investigate this. There's a hole shaped like an octagon. Poison gas, in case of emergency, sealed off. Make sure you look at that either now or before you leave this room, because we've got to go through it on the way back. Make sure you look at it, otherwise you are going to be really annoyed at a point in the not too distant future, folks. Believe me, you're doing yourself a massive favour. Now, enter the doors here, which are quite hard to see. Grab the knife. The knife here is amazing. Just be careful, because this is a dangerous place. There's dogs hiding here! Oh, I hit the wall, you bastard! There are dogs here, folks. The great thing, though, of this knife... Uh-oh. Is if you can get it right, you can keep them stuck on the ground and you can just knife away. Alright, I missed the first time round. There are quite a lot of items here, but again, hard to see. So, I'm going to come around here next. So the next dog I want to deal with is that one. Just deal with him. You can shoot him, but that works just as well. And there is a third dog here as well, in this little bit. Nice and easy, folks. Just stab those dogs right in the neck. Right, okay. So what we need to go first is come down this little bit here. This little machine here. There's a lever for the generator. Pull that down. And that sparks that massive turbine thing into life. And what that does is it creates power. Now that we have power, we can store the electricity for this entire installation. Fan-dabba-dozy. Oh, I missed something in that, oh, crumbs, I need to go get that, actually. I missed something in the workers' lodgings. Right, so now that you've done that, you'll be able to see a lot more clearly all the stuff that's around, folks. There are herbs, there are all sorts of things. So I'm going to grab hold of as much as I physically can. Right, so that's good. I am going to combine those together. Is there anything in here? No, that's already been supplied. Very good. Now there is more stuff as well. If you come down here, there's some handgun ammo actually on this right bit here. But I bet you didn't see it the first time round. So grab hold of that. Unfortunately, this bit can be well, not slow, but it's not the fastest period of the game. This first bit when you're at the base, there's just lots of stuff to pick up. So I'm gonna use one of these as well because I'm taking a bit of damage. I'm not on caution, but I'm not too worried. And I think that's roughly it. There might be something else in here that I just can't think of, but I'm not too worried. That's the main stuff. There's ridiculous amounts of green herbs in there. Make sure to grab some. Keep yourself up to stock, folks. And now with power restored, so is the music. More awesome music I would like to add. Love some of the music in the Antarctic base. Some of my favourite R8 music. Really is. This one's alright, but there's some better music than this. It's awesome. Okay, so now the power's been restored, we can now start screwing around with lots of stuff, folks. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. There's a notice, anti-bowel gas. Now, if you look at your little barcode sticker, yes, it says BOW as well. Place this on the box. And then what you want to do is get both of these things running. Oh, wait, alright, so we need to power this one on first. My apologies. So that moves that box there, which goes into the weapon room, so we'll be sure to pay that a visit. And this one says BOW. This heads to the, as you'll see here, into the room with the spiders. So we want to head into there as well. It's a bit clunky. So let's head into this one first. Again, because it's a bit safer. Is that fire? Fire? What happened here? A magnum can be seen. The fire is preventing me from taking it, folks. If you didn't bring the fire extinguisher, you can't get hold of the magnum. Isn't that a dick move? If you don't bring the empty fire extinguisher with you from the base, folks, then you are in a world of problems. You can't get hold of that magnum, folks. We are going to need to make use of that extinguisher. However, it is empty. We need to find something so we can like refill it or something. But you do need that extinguisher so you can get hold of that magnum, folks. Please bear that in mind. If you forget, you're screwed. Alright, so let's now head into the BOW room. You'll see it's now got all this green gas around, folks. Because that crate that we sent into this room was full of BOW gas. It's actually broken. Like what's happened in the weapon room, that's sort of broken. There's now a fire. That unleashes this lock here so we can get hold of the gas box, which is good. Now that we can actually see what we're doing in here, now I'm going to grab hold of some of the items that are present. Of which there are a few. So there is some handgun bullets here. 2 boxes of it. On this bit where you see here, yeah, it's broken, leaking anti-bowel gas. Right, so now, watch out, that's not good. Down this bit on the right here, you've got to be careful, you can get trapped in quite nastily. There's a green herb, there is also a blue herb, which I meant to pick up first, which is quite frustrating. Let's combine that up. See how that spider just tried to grab me? What a douchebag. Blue herb, folks, I'm going to grab that. Oh, I'm in trouble. Ow. Get out of there! And that's all there is, folks. There's nothing down that bottom side bar the stick we've already got. So just leave. If you want to fight those spiders, you can, but I'm not at all interested. Way too tedious. Right. So now that also that we've restored power, now we can start interacting with a lot more stuff around this place, folks. And the first thing I'm going to do is drop all of this stuff in the safe room, as well as checking out that locker, which had the had that button that we couldn't use. Is that enough? Can I get out of here? Shit, shit, shit. Don't let him grab you, because it's a pain in the arse. We're okay. Believe me, it's not a waste of ammo when you realise what they start doing. Okay, so we'll grab hold of that. I'm going to grab hold of this ink ribbon. Okay, let's put some stuff away, which I don't need. I don't need that right now. The ink ribbons I don't need. Stack those with those. That is more than enough ink ribbons for the rest of the game. Actually, the AK-47, put that away. Do not use it at the moment. Please put that away. Health, 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 health. I don't need all that health. I could probably get away with that. The knife, do I still want the knife? Not really. Well, saying that, actually, keep hold of the knife. Keep hold of the knife. Okay, so let's go back here, folks. So you had this switch here, so let's use it then. Oh, moves the lockers back. It's a secret room, folks. Pretty cool with little caging. What is that? What in the earth is that? What on earth has been going on down there? Is this that Nosferatu people were talking about? Whatever it is, looks pretty frickin' satanic. Good grief. Now, there's a plant pot hiding here. Be sure to check it. It may only be ordinary, but on the underside, there is a key there. To be specific, the machine room key. Which you need for the upstairs part, folks, which is why I've not bothered heading in there yet. But what the fuck? Who the hell put him there? Whoever he is. Was that... is that Alfred's doing again? It takes someone pretty freaking sadistic like him to do something like that, so I wouldn't put it past him. Good lord. Ah, no, get off me, get off me, get off me before you fucking plant that thing. Have you done it? I'm going to be pissed if he has. No, we're okay. I managed to shake him off before he was able to like try and put that egg on me. Because when that hatches, it will poison you, so... And it does damage. And it sucks. And you don't know when it's going to do it either, so... Yeah, not good. Right, let's swing back into here quickly. Now the lights are on, because there is something I forgot to get for you guys. Which might help. Some of you, you never know. Obviously, you can now see a lot better because the electric's on. See if there's anything that I have particularly missed. Look at all the blood. Oh my grief. On this wall, folks, there's a map of the base. I completely forgot to get it to you guys. So, yeah. There's a map of the base. It's not very big, mind you, but whatever. Is there anything else I've missed? Don't think so. No, it looks like that's about it. Yeah, looks like that's about it in there. So we'll swing. Now that we've done that, now I'm gonna swing up here. This little top bit here, folks. So there's two ways we can go. Let's head this way first. Oh, dead guy. Except, don't worry about him, folks. He's gotten caught behind this cage here. He can't get at you. And likewise, you can't actually hurt him. He just bashes the skin. So yeah. Oh yeah, of course there is ammo. There is ammo. There is a lot of handgun to pick up in this place, actually. Grab hold of all this. There's plenty of handgun to go around. More ink ribbons, if you want them. I'm not really interested now. Blue and green herbs, so I'll pick up both of those. Having the blue herb in this place is not a bad idea. And you got this thing here as well. A metal shop machine with a diamond cutting edge. I can use it to process metal materials easily. So we'll leave him be, although do note how in there, you see there's another duralumin case in there. There's something else flashing in there as well. I wonder what that is. Well, unfortunately we can't gain access to either of them at the moment, so we're going to have to put me for now. So now we want to head this way, which you can't do anyways until you get the machine key, because that opens up the door. So head inside here. Now, before you fuck around with anything in this room, first thing you want to do is just run on through and head to this door here. Just do this now so you don't have to do it later. Believe me, it's a benefit. Just get hold of this special little thing. It is Old Faithful. It is the valve handle. Oh yes. It is back with a vengeance. And note how the end of it is square-shaped mode. Just note that. Just note that in the back of your mind. That's all we need. That's all that's here. Just grab a hold of it now. You might as well. Like a few things, folks. Just do them now, so you don't have to do them later. Now there is a bit. Well, I don't know if you can actually jump down or not. I've got no idea. Can you actually jump down there? I tell you what, I'm going to test that in a second. But first of all,
Claire, it looks like there's an Australian observation.
Steve comes out of nowhere.
About 7 miles away from here. That should be our target.
That sounds like a good idea.
Then if we can break through the wall with that digging vehicle, we might have a chance.
Okay, let's do it.
Should I really be trusting this to you, Steve? I mean, you did just crash a plane. What hope have you got of landing a digger? Is this a good idea, folks? I mean, the man's easily distracted. He's got attention span of a goldfish. Possibly the memory of one too. I cannot confirm nor deny those reports. Well, he's doing an alright job at the moment. Steve. Steve!
Steve, watch out!
Steve, what are you doing? Keep your eyes on the job, not the girl, you fool!
It's toxic gas.
Oh, for Steve, you melonhead.
Come on!
He's just broken and unleashed toxic gas. Are you freaking kidding me? I didn't know you could be that dumb. My goodness.
It's all my fault.
It is all your fault. Well pointed out.
Don't say that. Listen to me.
What?
We'll escape from here.
Don't defend him.
Together. Come on. We've got to shut off the gas.
If you
If
know
we
what he's been
split up,
staring
we'll
at
have a
half
better
the
chance
game,
of
you wouldn't be
stopping it.
defending him, Claire.
Okay.
Get out of my sight.
Steve. Don't forget. We'll get out of here. Together.
Oh, goodness sakes. Stephen Burnside. Oh. So, he's so busy staring at Claire, that he manages to crash the frickin' thing. Ugh! Well, anyways, folks, that is where I'm gonna have to leave this video, folks, on more Steve incompetency. Not a hard thing to really leave a video on. There's plenty of it. But next time, folks, we are going to be continuing on through the facility, folks. We're gonna have to turn off this toxic gas, which I'm sure you guys are probably already getting ideas how we're going to do that. And then from there, we're also going to be, well, trying to find a way out of here, folks. I mean, Steve did say there was an Australian outpost not too far from here. Be a good place to try and get to. Try and call for some help or something like that. Hope it's not infected with a T-virus or something like that. That would be a good start. But we'll have to continue our journey next video, folks. So thank you all very, very much for watching, and I shall see you